This is Matrix Lord 212, and Michael Bay confirms that Transformers 4 will be his last. He said that the whole entire cast is going to be replaced with all new people, and they're going to redesign every single Transformer there is with a new look. So this will be his last. It will lead into a whole new wave of sequels for Transformers. And this was coming from, I saw this on darkhorizons.com today. So a new Transformers, the final one by Michael Bay, and even more Transformers movies after the four. Also, there was news that Samuel L. Jackson is going to be in Robocop. I don't know what his role is going to be, or if he's going to be part of that corporation or something, but that's more news as well. And DC Comics is going to put out the Justice League movie. Now, I'm a big Marvel Comics guy, but you know what? There would be no Justice League movie if the Avengers didn't kick the crap out of every movie there is. I mean, the movie's so good, the Avengers, and it's just funny how all of a sudden, they don't establish any of their characters except for like Batman, because like Superman Returns was like blah, so you're gonna rush out a Justice League movie within 2-3 years without even having a Flash movie, without even really fixing Green Lantern or doing a Wonder Woman movie. You're just gonna throw out a Justice League movie. You wouldn't even know who Batman would be played by. And Superman, we don't even know how that is yet. So, great job, DC, because I don't think that's going to work. I think it's going to flop. I say I think, but you know what? I was never a DC guy. I was always a Marvel Comics guy. And Marvel Comics and DC had this rivalry for the longest time. And they were both purchased by massive, massive companies. Disney owns Marvel. Warner Brothers owns DC. And the stuff that they do, it's almost as if they're an entity in themselves, because even with the comic shops, like DC would say something to the comic dealers to in order for them not to carry certain things, and they would give them incentives, and Marvel did too. And then I think DC tried to get the Twitter names for like Spider-Man and everything else. It's crazy nonsense going on, but what, DC should thank Marvel Comics for the Avengers, really, because without that movie kicking butt, there would be no Justice League movie. And if they did try to do a Justice League movie, even if the Avengers never was a success, it would probably fall on its butt. So it's just amazing how like people just bite off everybody else. It's like you wait till now when the Avengers is a success to start doing a Justice League movie, yet you would never brave the rapids. You would never try to do something unique, something new like Marvel did. You would never try to put out the movie first to see how it does. No, you wait for Marvel to see how they do it. Well, you know what? That's fine. But you know what? I don't think the Justice League will be all that, because I don't think, if you compare the Marvel movies to the DC movies, it took a long time for us to get a great, great Batman couple of movies. You know what I'm saying? So, it's Superman. Superman 3, Superman 4, Superman Returns. Come on, let's get the toys right first. How about like we package some villains with Superman in the toys, so that way the toys don't become clearance on the shelf. And that's just me talking from being a toy guy for the longest time working in toy stores. But you need villains in the packaging, don't you think? Who's the kids going to play with? They're going to have Superman battle Clark Kent like Superman 3. So how about do that? How about put villains in the toy packaging? Yeah, Superman Returns, nice sell. Superman fights a human. Come on. That was the one mistake that they made with that movie. And this has turned now into a video of me saying what the heck is wrong with certain movies. And Superman Returns could have been amazing had he had a villain of superpowers besides Lex Luthor. Okay? It was like they were trying to redo Superman 1. And it was like people already seen that already. You can't bite off of what you already established off yourself. So yes, Lex Luthor was paid by Kevin Spacey. He was great and amazing, but you need something else. And then they pick and choose, and they says, oh, we think that Superman 3 and 4 was the worst movies in history, so we're going to erase our own movies from the timeline and said that it never happened. So basically, DC just flat out said that, Superman 3 and 4 never happened, and that it takes place like right after Superman 2, well, months after, and then he goes to Krypton and comes back, and, like he goes to see the remains of Krypton and comes back, but it's like, I mean, never rewrite history. That's the one big problem that these comic book guys got to learn is don't rewrite history because it will bite you. And I'm also talking Marvel Comics too with this whole Mephisto thing that I'll never give up on. Don't rewrite history. So, alright, this video's gone longer than I expected. So, that's it for now. Peace. Hey, Sexy Blues, what's up, bro? Oh, and I got to do the Doctor Who challenge too. I got to get caught up with responding to Sexy Blues, which is Doctor Who questions. Great channel. Great friends. Alright, talk to you later. Bye.